In today's class, we are going to discuss the most important topic in Unit 3, that is wearable cardiac monitors for detection of arrhythmia. So, in this topic, we are going to just have the discussion on what is all about wearable device, and followed by we are going to discuss more in detail about wearable cardiac monitors. Okay, so first, let me tell you what is mean by wearables, and then we will move on to the basic components of wearables. So first, the wearable is nothing but it is something we are going to carry in our body for all 24 cross 7. For example, as we wear our watch, our bracelet, ring, shoes, dress, and so on. So as like this, we are going to wear the device in our body in the form of like shirt, smartwatch, and so on. These devices going to give you more detailed information or the valuable insights about our health. So that is all about this wearable device, and also we can easily communicate from one place to another. So it also have features of enabling remote monitoring. Okay, these are the certain things having as a characteristics feature of these wearable device. So next we will see what is the basic components of wearables. If you take any sort of wearable device, there is something which is very important or plays a vital role in that total device, right? So in this case, if you see in wearables, any sort of wearables, the first and foremost, the core component of wearable is your sensor, because the sensor is the one is going to sense your physiological signals, that is your vital signs, that could be your heart rate or BP or your temperature or your respiration rate or SpO2 value, that is a pulse rate or whatever it may be. So these sensors plays very important role, because when we are choosing the components, we have to be very seriously about what type of sensor for what cause we are choosing. Okay, that we have to be very conscious when we are picking particular sensors. So because the sensor is the one is act as a core component here, which is going to give all the valuable information about our health status. Okay, so next to the sensor, we have most important thing is like accelerometer and gyroscope. So these two component will differentiate the motion artifacts. Okay, so because we are taking these data from real live object, that is a live people. So there is no more tendency for the people to capture the noise. That is because of their movement or some other influence of noise. So there should be some component which are able to differentiate the normal physiological signals from the other noise. So that case will be that role will be take by this accelerometer and the gyroscope. So it will easily detect whether the motion is carried out by other physiological activity or some other noise. Okay, and last thing, that is a third most important component in or important category in wearable is nothing but wireless connectivity and AI analysis, because these wearables will get completed, or it will complete the loop unless until it will have a proper communication with the concerned person like doctors or physicians, to have a proper treatment follow, and also to have a interpretation of what is our status or the clinical data of our physiological signals. Okay, so where the AI plays a very important role, where it comes the AI actually. So the AI usually analyze all our critical I mean clinical data and gives you the interpretation of whether it is normal or abnormal, and it will be easily communicated through wireless communication to our doctors or neighbors or our loved ones to have a proper follow up and a treatment. So these are the three basic important components you can see in any sort of wearables. One is sensor, second one is the component which you're able to differentiate or normal motions or other related clinical other physiological movements, or and third one is like wireless connectivity and AI analysis. Okay, so these are the basic components of wearables. So next we will see the summary of workflow. Okay, so once all the components have been purchased and we have made everything in proper arrangement, or has been have been arranged in proper uh, circuit. Then the workflow follows in this way. First one, we will have a signal acquisition with the help of a sensor. Okay, and then we have to do certain processing that is called signal processing, because whatever signal we are capturing from the sensor, it is a raw data. So there is a chance to that there is a more there are more chance to have a noise over there. So that has to be removed, and we have to strengthen the signal, and also we have to do or we have to make the signal in such a form to be processed further in the next level. Okay, that is, you have to make the signal to be conditioned. So that is the block here, that is the signal processing or the signal conditioning. Once we are done with signal processing, then we will move on to the data analysis. Here comes the role of AI. Okay, so the AI main part is that here all the clinical data will easily be interpreted, and will give you the insights about whether the given a clinical data is under normal or under abnormal, or any you have been like any follow-up treatment to be carried out. Like that suggestion also will be given with the help of AI here. And then once all the data is being visible with the help of, analyzed with the help of AI, then we can easily transmit this data over the cloud, or through wireless transmission or wireless communications. Once communication has been made, then the reports, and followed by, we can also have a report generation to have a future follow up. And also we have a user alerts based on the data analysis given by the AI. The AI will alert the user based on the clinical data, whether it is normal or abnormal. In case of any abnormal case, this device or this app will give you the alerts to the user and also the physicians. So these are the summary workflow of the wearables. So first one is signal acquisition, then followed by we have a signal processing, and then we have to do the data analysis using AI, and then we have to communication, and we have to do the communication through wireless transmission, and finally we have user alerts and report generation. So these are the overall summary of your workflow. Thank you.